All right, guys. Can you guys see me and hear me? Looks good on my end. All right. Looks good. Game starts in a little bit, and I think we still got a little bit of time before kickoff because college football always takes forever. Okay, so my expectations are not super high this week, but we'll see what the team has. I guess Ohio State, this is their first road game of the year. I didn't know that. Okay. That's cool. Do we know if Tacario's playing yet? I haven't seen anything. I have the game on CBS. If the dogs play well but still lose, should they be ranked? Probably. Mm, mm. All right. Game is still a few minutes away from starting. Hey, Corey. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, I have it on CBS. Man, there are some really good games on right now. It's almost too bad that this game has to be across from it. That's the one thing that's good about having these 8 p.m. starts. There are no other games worth watching at the time the game's on. Wow, USC tied it up. All right. Here comes Ohio State onto the field. All right. Kickoff getting closer. Yeah, I know, Chad. The issue is I've lost so many members since the peak that if I change out emojis, I lose a slot. Okay, looks like we're going to get the ball first, which is probably good in a game like this. And it's going to be a touchback. Please give the stream a like, people. Got 3 right now, and I know there are like 50 people in here, so help me out. Okay, first play of the game. Demond Williams, Jonah Coleman trying to keep their Heisman tier season alive. By the way, I have to sit like this to see the game, unfortunately, so. Handoff up the middle. Ooh, nice hole and 8-yard pickup. Just pounded it right up the gut there. Good start. Opened up a nice little hole. Dude, ESPN hasn't even started doing the game tracker. What the hell? That's going to be another handoff up the gut, and Coleman can't shake free, so no gain. 3rd and 2. If we start 3 and out, I mean, you can't be messing around like that, man. You can't be starting 3 and out in this game when you don't know if your defense is going to be able to get a single stop anymore. Like, yeah. We need something going on here. Oh, here we go. ESPN finally updated. Snap. Drops back. Has some time. Looking. Now he's going to take off and run. No gain. Oh, boy. Wow. They had his number. Looks like no Tacario Davis. Oh, boy. Oh, that was bad, people. Receivers look like they're not getting open on that play. Coleman was open. Oh, shoot. I see it, too. Oh. Yeah, we're punting. Oh, boy. Could not have that happen. Bad punt. Going to be out of bounds beyond the 40, I think. I don't know where they're going to spot that ball, but that was a terrible punt. Oh, my God. That was like a 15-yard punt. Oh, no. Nightmare start. Did this get blocked? No. Well, midfield. Snap. Shotgun draw and picks up like 4. That is a very obnoxious first drive of the game, man. I got to be honest with you guys. Was that Donaldson? Yeah. Second and 6. Shotgun again. Snap. Roll out. Hits his receiver in the flat. Might have a first. Might be a foot short. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're giving him the first. Okay. That's Jeremiah Smith. The man, the myth, the legend. Pitch play going right, and he's got a lot of room. He's got a first down, I think. If not, it's very close. So, could not have a worse start. Snap. Shotgun draw. Gets like 5. Second and 5 pistol. Going to be a handoff going right, and he gets the corner, first down to the 14. So we can't stop the run. That's for sure, which is not surprising. Mm. Okay, first and 10 from the 14. Going to be like a wide handoff to the right, 3 yards. All right, from the 11. Snap. Drops back to pass. Has time, lobs it to the end zone, but basically threw that away. There was nobody even close. Third down. Got to get off the field here. Very important you get off here. Snap, drops back, looks. As time takes off and runs, and he's going to get guided out of bounds, I think a yard or two short. This is certainly go for it territory for Ohio State, though. You got to believe. Oh, they're giving... No. No, 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 no. Yeah, they're reviewing it. If they actually give him the first down, I might turn the stream off because the fix is in. If they give him a first down on that, I'm turning the stream off, I think. The fix is in. How did they give it to him in the first place? Not that I think we're going to stop him on fourth down, but at least call a fair game. Kind of sad you almost gave up a first down run to this slow quarterback, though. Really pathetic QB spy by number 5 there. Like, this is not a very fast guy. Why is this taking so long, dude? Okay, so they're backing it up. Fourth down. Important moment here. I don't think we can stop them, but we got to try. All right, they're lining up. 4th and 1. More like 4th and a half. They're an I. Snap. Going to be a handoff going... Ooh, I don't know if he got that. They're not giving it to him. They're not giving it to him. Wow. I did not think we had that in us, people. They're not even discussing it. They're not even debating it. Yeah, he didn't get it. I mean, there's nothing to really discuss. Wow. Hashtag always QB sneak. Hashtag always QB sneak. Do the barnyard play. Okay, so we're getting the ball back after these commercials, but we are deep in our own territory. Pretty big, people. Still in commercials, people. So, obviously starting at the 5 is not good, but given how disastrous that start was, having it be 0-0 6 minutes into the game is very good. Okay, under center. Play action, rolls out. Going to take off and run and pick up like 2 yards if we're going out of bounds. Could have used that on the last play, but it will be 2nd and 8. Snap. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, throws it over the middle. He kind of bobbled the snap, but then he got control of it, fired it over the middle to Roebuck, I think, for a 1st down. Nice little 15-yard gain. Nice. Using the middle of the field. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. Sideline interference on Washington. So our guys definitely need to chill out. That's not good. We pick up 1 first down, and now we're moving back 15 yard. What is it, a 10-yard penalty? Well, that's really not okay. Fish, you better get control of your team right now if that ever happens again. Oh, okay. At least it's only 1st and 10 still, but, like, that's really bad. Play action. Has some time. Screen. Coleman breaks a tackle and picks up, like, 8. Very nice. Okay, 2nd and 3, so they give him 7. Looks like 2.5 on the markers, though. Ooh, keeper. Nah, nothing there. The read option, and Coleman didn't have anything, but neither did Demond. Another flag. Wow. Now they're calling a penalty on Fish for yelling at the... Wow. 3rd and short just became 3rd and 20. I think. Something like that. Well, 3rd and 13. Snap. And we have a stoppage, another pre-snap flag. Well, guys, I don't really know what to say. It looks like the fix is in. They're calling everything. I don't really know what else to say. So now it's 3rd and a lot from the 4. Snap. They're going to run a bubble screen. Pretty well blocked, honestly, but it only gets like 7 yards. Okay, we need a real punt here. We need a real punt. Like, no more messing around. We can kind of reset the game a little bit if we get a real punt here. Come on, Dune. Okay, it looks better. Going to be caught at the 47. They're still going to get great field position out of it. Oh, really good. Oh, fumble! Fall on it. We got it. He fumbled. They already had the ball in field goal range, but they fumbled it. Okay. That's one way to reset field position. Burden. Big play. We're in commercials, by the way, guys, so we're not missing anything. Things are chill. All right, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Where's the sideline interference, though? Is it because the coach got in the way of the ref coming up the sideline? That's the only thing I see there. Okay, we got the ball at the 21. All right, here we go. Demond Williams under center. Snap. Play action. Rolls out. Throws it into the flat. Incomplete. Bad throw. Only would have been like 3 or 4 yards if he had caught it, though. Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line, under center again. Handoff up the middle to Coleman. Ooh, big hole. Oh, he's free. 40, 50, and he's down at the 45. All right. Big hole for Coleman. Just going off tackle there. Another handoff up the gut to Coleman. Gets like 1, maybe 2. Snap, play action. Drops back deep, looking. He's going to throw it. He's got a man open, caught. Boston knocked out of bounds, but that's a first down. That's a great throw on the move. And we have a stoppage pre-snap here. Another false start. Come on, guys. It's a home game. Knock it off. Snap. Drops back. Throws it over the middle. Ooh, open caught. First down. 20-yard pickup on an out route. Well, not an out route, excuse me. Like a deep slant, I guess you would call that. Roebuck. Roebuck doing stuff today. Shotgun, snap, play action. It's the tight end in the flat. He's going to rumble on down inside the 5, down close to the marker. It's either going to be 2nd and 1 or 1st and goal. Looks like they're saying 1st and goal. That was like the PA bootleg hit the tight end in the flat play. One of my favorites. One of the best plays in football. Hand off up the middle. Coleman, no gain. So going to be 2nd and goal coming up here. Second and goal, shotgun. And we have another pre-snap flag. Come on, guys. We're at home. 3 false starts in the first quarter. I know it's not really, it doesn't feel like a home game, but knock it off. Snap. Another handoff to Coleman, and there's nothing there. Oh, boy. 3rd and goal from the 10 now. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So, interesting first quarter. Not unhappy about having the ball at the 10-yard line, 0-0. But, okay. All right, we got a little bit of a stoppage here for the end of the quarter. So, let me tell you guys about Sleeper real quick. Before I go any further, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using the Sleeper app this year for daily fantasy football, you are missing out. Take a look on the left side of your screen. Look at all the great stuff you can pick on over there. Let's put together an entry for this weekend. Here is mine. I've got Bijan Robinson scoring an anytime touchdown. Atlanta's offense is due for a breakout after last week's tremendous disappointment, scoring 0 points. I got Micah Parsons getting at least half a sack against the Cowboys. How is he not going to get a sack in that game? It's a revenge game for him. I got Rome Odunzie with at least 59 receiving yards. He's feeling it right now. He's going up against the Raiders. Think he's going to do well. And I got DK Metcalf after 2 relatively slow games, getting at least 51 yards. Pittsburgh's having trouble running the ball. Time for DK to bust a big play or two. Get on over to Sleeper, put together your entry. You can get a $100 match on your first deposit with promo code SBN. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the video. Okay, we are back for 3rd and 10, or 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Not enamored with that, but not unhappy with this start by the Huskies overall. Shotgun, snap, drops back, looks, has time. He was going to take off and run, and no, nothing. May have lost a yard, may have gotten no gain. Either way, field goal. Field goal it is. Very annoying sequence there. Man, nobody's open. Nobody for him to throw to. Maybe could have hit Coleman, but that would have been dicey. I didn't see anybody open there, Jordan. Maybe I missed it? And the field goal is good, so 3-0 Huskies. Oh, Coleman. Yeah, that was tight, though, Jordan. That would have been very tight. All right, 3-0. Wow, Illinois won. Illinois won at the buzzer. Wait a minute. Did that kickoff go out of bounds? No. Okay. Touchback. First and 10 from the 25. Shotgun. Ohio State's offense hasn't been on the field in a while. Shotgun draw up the middle. Gets like 4, maybe 5. Snap. Pistol handoff up the middle. I think he's half a yard shy of the first down. So 3rd and like a foot. I cannot believe they're not challenging our secondary with no Tacario Davis. 3rd and 1. Short one. Snap. Handoff out of shotgun, and looks like he's going to just barely get it. Run defense playing a little bit better. I cannot believe they're not testing our secondary with no Tacario Davis, though. From the 36, snap. Another shotgun draw, and this one, he gonna get no gain. Just kind of kept dancing to the side, trying to bounce it out. Snap. Drop back. He's going to throw a screen out to the right side or left side to his back and pick up like 3 or 4. Just a little check down dump off. They are really playing conservatively. Third and 6. Shotgun. Snap. Drops back to pass. Some pressure. Takes off. Now he's going to... Ooh, that may have hit the ground. He got it away to a receiver. Refs can't seem to decide if he caught it or not. 4th down. Incomplete. He took off to run. Then he realized he was being spied. So he did get it away to an open receiver, but he hopped it to him. Bounced it. Yep. Pretty clear cut there. So that'll be a punt. Punt is away. Bear caught at the 24. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by what Ohio State's doing so far. I got to be honest. I'm pretty happy about it, though. Pretty darn happy. All right. So we got about 60 people in here right now. Hope everyone's having a good day. Please give this stream a like. Subscribe if you're new. Click the bell for notifications. If you want to go above and beyond, you can donate via super chatting or tipping at the link in the description. Become a channel member for $2 a month. Those are the best ways to support. Defense is playing well so far. Okay, Washington from the 24. Snap. Ooh, high snap. Coleman, direct snap. Wildcat, 5-yard pickup. Good on him getting something with the high snap. What happened to Sayin? Nothing. He's just hasn't really done much yet. Okay, under center, snap. Play action. Rolls out. Ooh, he's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first. He's going to pick up like 6. That looked like a little bit of a broken play, but he made the most of it. From the 36, under center again. Ooh, going to be an inside handoff to Roebuck for 6 yards. Trickeration. Another handoff. Oh, no, keeper. Play action. Hits a man in the flat. Breaks a tackle. First down and more. Down at the 43. We are running some creative plays here. We are running some very creative plays here. Some real trickeration. Play action. Flick it out into the flat. He makes one man miss and picks up a nice little gain. Styles with the missed tackle. Ooh. Oh, they're saying his knee was down. It was. Okay, third down now, 3rd and 2. This play becomes very important now. This would be heartbreaking if we don't convert. Shotgun. Snap. Going to be a bubble screen to the tight end. Oh, short. I think he's half a yard short. We may... I kind of want to go for this. I don't think this defense is going to hold forever. We need to start putting some points on the board. I hate that play call, though. The bubble screen to the tight end. I would understand it to a wide receiver. DeGraff, though? DeGraff doesn't have any real yak ability. Oh, they're going to go for it. And Demond Williams will scramble. First down, 50-45. I think that was a broken play, too. I think that was a broken play, and he went and got the first down anyway. Yeah, play action. I feel like that play did not develop the way he wanted it to, but he still got the first because he is that good of an athlete. From the 45, shotgun. 3 receivers to the bottom. Snap. Takes the bubble screen, throws it over the middle, deep, wide open, caught. That's a first down and plenty more to Evans. Another snap, handoff, going left, and gets like, 5. A lot of power in that run by, I think that's Mohammed. Play action, rolls out, and he's just going to get sacked. They read that very well. That was going to be a rollout, but the defense was right there. So 3rd and long-ish. We are in field goal range if it comes to it. From the 22. We need 9 yards here to convert. Snap. Drops back to pass. Has some time. Now he's just going to check it down and lose 5. Oh, my God, dude. Just drop the damn ball. Why did he catch it if you're just going to fall down? Like, come on, dude. Just use your brain. If you're just going to fall down and lose 5 yards, drop the ball. Now this is a longer field goal, which is a big deal. What is that? He would have had to make one man miss to get a first down if he had stayed upright. Bum. Bum play. Oh, fake, and, no. I don't know what to say about that one, guys. I have no comment. This Washington team, was this a fake or... Yeah, planned fake. Ohio State was all over it. I got no words, people. I got no words. Ohio State has come out playing very lackluster football. Washington cannot take advantage. I have no words. That was sad. That was really, really sad. Yeah, this has been a very dumb team today. Somehow they're up 3-0, but that's not going to last. We're not going to win this game 3-0. Don't know why you didn't just kick the field goal there. I mean, come on. If you're going to go for it, then keep Demond Williams out there. That was really bad. I don't really know what to say. I do not know what to say about that, man. We are making so many mistakes. And nope. Play action, has all day. Now he scrambles out, checks it down, completes over the middle. Going to be like 5 or 6 yard pickup. Defense is playing tough, I will say. I will give them the credit for that, but I don't think they're going to be able to do this forever. Snap, drops back, going to be a screen. A lot of room, and he does get the first. He's out to about the 43. Nice little play. Play action out of pistol. Pressure comes in, and I think he's just throwing it away. Yeah. Nice play. Nice play by the defense. 2nd and 10. Snap. Quick pass over to the outside. Going to be close to a first down. Looks like a yard short. I think that's Smith. Snap. Roll out. Caught, first down to about the 38. So they pick up the first. I think they learned running the ball has mixed results. Okay, so They're close to field goal range now. And I think we may have one more play before the 2-minute warning. Snap. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to get... Oh, he's going to break some tackles and get like 9. Okay. Yeah. Feels like a little bit of a missed opportunity so far. Okay. 2-minute warning. We are back. So at this point, I think an important question is, do we get the ball back with enough time left to do anything? Because Ohio State has a chance to go 2 for none here because they get the ball to lead off the second half. One of our best pass rushers is injured, by the way. Durfee. That's really not good. What's going on in the Oregon game? Oh, wait. The Oregon game starts later. Never mind. There are good games on right now, though. They're under center. Man in motion. Snap. Another handoff up the gut. He's going to squirt through for a first down and more. Now we can't tackle very well. That's like a 10-yard pickup. Okay. Okay, they're in the red zone now. So, minute 30 left. Handoff. Going right. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Not much. Hey, Big Salty, what's up? We have more commercials, by the way, so we're not missing nothing yet. Right now, we do look like a team that deserves to be ranked, but are we going to win the game? Doesn't mean as much as it should if you don't win. Now, I wasn't expecting a win today, but the way this game started, man, there's an opportunity here. All right, here we go. Pistol. Snap. Another handoff. They're just running it, and that is going to be a 1-yard pickup, maybe 2. Third down coming up. Does Washington use a timeout? Well, the clock has stopped, and yeah, we did use a timeout. And we have more commercials. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I may, Corey. I'll watch at least most of it. All right, 3rd and 6, big play. And we have movement on the offensive line. So that's going to back him up 5. Very good. Okay, here we go. Snap. Pressure comes in. He's going to get it away over them. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's nobody. Oh. Oh, no. Nobody was close to Smith there. Screen pass just houses it. Okay, well, we have time now, I guess. That was really bad, though. You saw that before he even threw the ball, that was going to be a touchdown. Wow. We brought big pressure and dropped 4 guys straight to the end zone, and oh my God, that was way too easy. Oh, that was bad, people. That was ugly. No, they get the ball to start the half. That's why it's kind of important we find a way to score here. By the way, more commercials, so that's cool. We love commercials around here, don't we? Yeah, I don't know about that blitz. Okay, this is going to be a kickoff return. The 20, 25, 30. Oh, finds a hole. The 40, 41. Good field position, people. And we have more than a minute left and 1 timeout. Do something. Even if it's just a field goal. You can't let them go 2 for none here, man. Well, KSL, I don't know what to tell you. How can I talk during all these damn commercials? There's nothing to say. Okay, let's get it, people. Got 100 people in here right now, by the way. What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all. Okay, here we go. From the 41 shotgun snap. Demon drops back. Checks it down to Coleman for about 4 or 5. That's really not what we need. That keeps the clock moving, too. That's actually like the opposite of what we need, honestly. I would have preferred that he dropped it. And we have another injury, Carver Willis. So we are getting beat up and we have more commercials now. Drops back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sack. Free blitzer. Free rusher. And Washington, that kind of kills it right there. That kind of... Third and 17, and the clock's running, so that was a complete bust. And they're just going to run the ball with Coleman and go to the half. All right, well, very annoying half, I'm going to be honest. But we're in the game, and I guess you can't ask for much more than that. All right, so thanks, everybody, but I am going to be taking a short break for halftime. But first, let me tell you guys about Sleeper for a minute, and then we'll be going to halftime break. Before I go any further, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using the Sleeper app this year for daily fantasy football, you are missing out. Take a look on the left side of your screen. Look at all the great stuff you can pick on over there. Let's put together an entry for this weekend. Here is mine. I've got Bijan Robinson scoring an anytime touchdown. Atlanta's offense is due for a breakout after last week's tremendous disappointment, scoring 0 points. I got Micah Parsons getting at least half a sack against the Cowboys. How is he not going to get a sack in that game? It's a revenge game for him. I got Rome Odunze with at least 59 receiving yards. He's feeling it right now. He's going up against the Raiders. Think he's going to do well. And I got DK Metcalf after 2 relatively slow games, getting at least 51 yards. Pittsburgh's having trouble running the ball. Time for DK to bust a big play or two. Get on over to Sleeper, put together your entry. You can get a $100 match on your first deposit with promo code SBN. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the video. Okay, I am back. We are back. The kickoff was a touchback, so Ohio State will start at the 25. And that's going to be play action, rollout. Going to find his receiver for a first down. Running across the field, Smith. "13 yards, shotgun, play action. Another quick throw to Smith, and that's going to be like 8 yards on like a little comebacker. Yeah, Jordan, we're beat up now. So, hard to be overly optimistic. Handoff going right, and no gain. Might have lost a yard. 3rd and 3. Big third down. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 2. Big play. Handoff going up the middle, and I think he barely got it. Dang. Okay. All right, shotgun, play action, gets it away. Smith, another 6-yard completion. They're just picking on our secondary now, which doesn't surprise me given how beat up they are. I think they're finally letting the offense run a little bit, and that's probably bad news for us. Snap, drops back, throws it over the middle. Ooh, wow, how did he catch that? McLaughlin got there. Somehow Thurman caught it anyway. Oh, that got deflected at the line, and the safety got there before the pass, and it still got caught. Oh, that's gross. Drops back to pass again, looking deep. Throws it short over the middle, caught. Going to be like a 7-yard pickup. Little check down to Peoples. Play action. Pressure. He's going to get it away to the flat. That's caught. That's a first down. Oh, boy. Yeah, defense just can't find any answers right now. After a really good first half, they're starting to crack a little bit, and it's not surprising. Handoff going up the middle, gonna pick up. Oh, he's getting pushed. And we have a flag down. Not sure what that flag could be, though. He was looking at the big pile of bodies. 7-yard run, but now what? Oh, wow. That's a personal foul on Ohio State, 15 yards. I think they ripped off one of our helmets. Okay. Bubble screen to Smith, and he's gonna get like 2 or 3. So this brings up 3rd and long. Got to get off the field here. Drops back. Oh, well, is it 2nd or 3rd? I don't know. He's going to throw it away, but I don't know if it's 2nd down or 3rd down. I guess it's 2nd. I guess the penalty doesn't count as the play. And now there's another flag down. And, oh boy. Roughing the pass. Oh, my. This team wasn't mentally prepped for this game, I guess. They're very sloppy today. Oh, that's a terrible call. Wow. I think it's time for our coach to get ejected. Drops back to pass. And incomplete. Just kind of threw that out of bounds. And that's a handoff going left, and he's got like 7. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Have to get the stop here. Have to get the stop here. Another, oh, play action, going to roll out, looking, and that's going to be a first down, wide open underneath to Tate, down to the 1. This one feels like it's getting away. This one feels like it's getting away from him, guys. I don't know how else to read into that. That's going to be a handoff to the up back. That's a touchdown. All right, well, feels like this one's getting away. And that's extra points good, so 14-3. It's not over, but it feels like the game is completely flipped. And it's impossible to feel good about things right now. Yeah, we got to get a touchdown here, or else I think we're done. Oh, man. Kickoff a coming. Touchback. Play action, drops back, has all day, throws it over the middle. What caught? 18-yard pickup. I think that's Roebuck. Man, where's Denzel Boston been? I haven't seen him in a minute. But nice catch by Roebuck on the slant over the middle. Handoff, big hole to Coleman, and that's going to be a 9-yard pickup up near midfield. And that's a first down, but there is a flag down. Personal foul, face mask defense. Okay, we're moving now. We are moving. Drops back to pass, throws it wide open over the middle, caught. Down inside the 10, fighting down inside the 6. First and goal. First and goal. From the 7, they're going to say. Handoff to Coleman. He's going to try to bounce it outside, and he's going to get like a yard and a half. Not much. Quick pass off the play action into the flat, and it's going to be down at the 3. Not a lot, but a small gain to Vines. And this is going to bring up a third down that I imagine will bring up a fourth down where they will go for it. Okay, from the 3, third and goal, shotgun, snap, drops back, looks, pressure, and oh God, exactly what you could not have. He goes down. Exactly what you could not have happen. He goes down, and now we have to kick, I guess. This is, man, a lot of plays where we just can't get open on the back end. It seems like, or yeah, nobody gets open. Nobody even is close to getting open. That was a very uninterested set of routes. Oh, boy. And the field goal is good. Okay, well, 14-6. It's technically a one-score game. I don't know how much faith I have in this defense to continue to hold. Yeah, I know, Bill. I mean, they're hanging in there. No hate, no hate. They're definitely hanging in there, but it's definitely one of those things where feels like there was an opportunity to actually steal one, and I don't know if they can do it now. Okay, here we go. Kickoff. Looks like going to be returned from the goal. Oh, no. Touchback. Snap. Going to be a screen pass over to the left, and he gets his blockers, and he's got it first. Yeah, once they start attacking this secondary with no Tacario Davis, doesn't seem like there's a lot we can do. Gonna be perfectly honest here. Snap. Play action. Gonna throw a one-on-one ball, and it's incomplete. Along the sideline. Snap. Play action. Looks, pumps, rolls out, gets it away. Oh, that might be a toe-tapping catch on the sideline for a first. I don't know if... Yep, there. Yeah, that's a catch. We can't finish our pressure. We cannot finish these dang pressures. Snap. Another play action, another rollout. Looking. He's going to take off and run for like a foot. Not much. Pitch play going right. Finds a hole. First down. Yeah, feels like the dam is breaking. Another play action. Quick pass out into the flat to the tight end, and he's going to get like 7 or 8. At the 32 now. No, that's going to be a quick comebacker, and that's an easy catch and tackle. Yeah, this is bad, people. Can't stop them. They're close to the red zone now. I mean, I didn't think our secondary had much of a chance with no Tacario Davis, but we're not losing this game because of our defense. Our defense is actually playing really well. And we're going to have the end of the quarter, and unfortunately, when we get back, I'm worried we might be seeing the end of this game as a competitive affair. But we will be back, and I'm going to take 60 seconds to tell you guys about Sleeper. Before I go any further, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using the Sleeper app this year for daily fantasy football, you are missing out. Take a look on the left side of your screen. Look at all the great stuff you can pick on over there. Let's put together an entry for this weekend. Here is mine. I've got Bijan Robinson scoring an anytime touchdown. Atlanta's offense is due for a breakout after last week's tremendous disappointment, scoring 0 points. I got Micah Parsons getting at least half a sack against the Cowboys. How is he not going to get a sack in that game? It's a revenge game for him. I got Rome Odunzie with at least 59 receiving yards. He's feeling it right now. He's going up against the Raiders. Think he's going to do well. And I got DK Metcalf after 2 relatively slow games, getting at least 51 yards. Pittsburgh's having trouble running the ball. Time for DK to bust a big play or two. Get on over to Sleeper, put together your entry. You can get a $100 match on your first deposit with promo code SBN. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the video. Okay, we are back. Drops back to pass, looks, throws it out of bounds, over to the left side. And we have a holding on the offense. So it's still first down, but 1st and 20. From the 31 now. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to get like 2. I think he slipped. Snap. Drops back. Some pressure, but he gets it away, but he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Nothing there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and a mile. So here's the opportunity. Third and 17. If you can't get off the field here, may as well just walk off the field. Snap. Drops back. Runs up. Going to scramble. There's not much in front of him, but now he's nowhere near the marker. That's going to be 4th and 7 or so. So I imagine they're just going to kick a field goal. Field goal makes it a 2-possession game, kind of important. He hasn't made any field goals longer than 38 yards this year, so this is not a total gimme, although it is a 34-yarder. This doesn't seem like he's a great kicker. Snap, hold, and the kick is good. So 17-6, game is still relatively alive. Rufus, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Okay, here we go. Kickoff is a-coming. Gonna be returned. Not a good return, up to like the 19, maybe. And we're back in commercials, by the way. All right, Demond, time to wake up. Okay, here we go, people. We gotta wake up. Snaps, drops back. Blitz gets it away. It's caught, but it's only gonna be like 4 yards. That was quite the acrobatic catch for a 4-yard gain by Roebuck. No, Boston has a catch, but he only has one. Handoff up the middle. I think Coleman kind of went the wrong way there, but he does get 3 yards. I think he should have cut it back to the left. Big 3rd and 3. You have to get this. Snap. Quick slant. First down. Boston. 4-yard pickup. Drops back to pass. Joaquin has all day. Now he's going to take off and run, but he's only going to get like 2 yards. Nobody's getting open, it seems like, or he's just not seeing it. That's a handoff. Big hole. Felt like he could have gotten more there, but that's a 5-yard pickup by Mohammed. He should have cut it back the other way. I think that was a mistake. Okay, another big 3rd and 3. If you don't get this, I do kind of feel like you got to go for it. Drops back, pressure. Oh, where's the flag? How did he not grab his face mask? How? Where's the face mask? Oh, flag is down. I don't know if it was for a face mask, but certainly there feels like there should be something there. Okay, well, I can't see anything because his butt's in the way. Okay, they're going to call it unsportsmanlike instead of a face mask, but it is a 15-yard penalty on Ohio State. I don't know what the unsportsmanlike was, but whatever. Going to be a bubble screen to Boston. Not a lot there, but he does get like 5. Not bad. That's going to be a handoff. 2 yards, not much. There's less than 10 minutes to go in this game. We need to hurry this up. We don't... 3rd and 2. So obviously, I think we're going for it on any 4th down, but... Drops back, has time, throws it one-on-one ball deep, and no chance. I gotta believe that was a precursor to go for it on 4th and 2. And this will probably be the game. And they are going for it. This will be the last chance, pretty much. Snap, drop back, takes off and runs, and he's going to get sacked. This offensive line is getting destroyed. And that'll be the game. I can't imagine anything good happening now. You know, obviously the fix was in. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discounting that, but your offense only scoring 6 points is deeply disappointing and pretty pathetic. Like, I think we got to drastically bring down our expectations. I think we got to drastically like curb our thoughts on this offense. This was pretty awful. All right, well, not unhappy with the loss, but I'm shocked it played out this way to where the defense actually kind of held tough and the offense just couldn't do anything. Well, we are going to finish out this game on stream for sure, but I cannot imagine there's an opportunity to win at this point. I think this one's pretty much it. From the 44, they're going to be in pistol. Probably going to run it a lot. Pitch play going left and maybe a yard. Nice hit. Play action, drops back, has time, throws it. I think that's going to be a catch. Just coming across the field to the tight end. First down. End around. Looks like he's got some room. Gets like 8 yards, maybe 9. Hey, Hawks Nest, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, so even a field goal feels like it ends the game, honestly. So I think, I guess it's still a 2-score game, but offense can't do, like the offensive line, I don't think we ever got our left tackle back. So it's definitely one of those things where I don't think our pass protection can hold up to even give us a chance. Yeah, honestly, this wasn't a bad effort overall. I'm shocked at the way the game played out, but I don't mind being in a game this competitive with Ohio State at all. Snap, play action, gonna roll back the other way, and he's gonna take a sack. All right, well, we got home. Probably too little, too late, but we did get a sack. Why are they passing? I don't know. They haven't really been that effective running the ball, so I think they feel like their best bet to run the clock out is to keep throwing. Their running game has been kind of mediocre. Yeah, I don't think we looked that bad. I'm not super discouraged or anything. I am shocked the offense was this inept, but it really did kind of come down to one or two dubious play calls, so maybe it's not that surprising. I don't know. God, we have to go all the way to Maryland, though. It's almost 3,000 miles. I'm not looking forward to that. Handoff going up the middle, no gain. Stop celebrating, dude. The game's over. Why is our guy celebrating a tackle when the game's over? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Knock it off, dude. We lost. Hate that. Maryland isn't a good team. Yeah. We probably should win, but I hate these dang games sometimes. I hate these East Coast games. It's going to be another running play. He finds a hole to 10. He got near the first down. I don't think he got it. It's kind of moot at this point, honestly, if he did get it or not. But pretty embarrassing to give up a 3rd and 17 give-up play. Honestly. Wow. No, he might have gotten that. I don't know. They're saying he got it. Why wouldn't they? Again, it's pretty moot, but still would have been nice to get the stop there. Oh, they're reviewing it to see if he got it or not. Yeah, Snoopy. They gave up. I can't really hate on them too much. They played their butts off, especially given they were missing their best player. Oh, they're going to say he was short? Okay. They're going to say it's 4th down. Oh, they're going to go for it. Roll out. Flat. Touchdown. And that'll do it, people. Less than 5 minutes left. Ohio State puts it away. So Washington fights hard, but they can't score. I don't know, Big Country. I don't know. I mean, I still don't think we're going to beat Oregon. I feel like that's kind of an automatic loss. Should beat Rutgers. I don't know about Michigan. I don't know what to think of Michigan. They don't have a quarterback, but they have a defense. Illinois is good, but we're playing them at home. So let's say we lose to Michigan and Oregon. That might be 9-3. I think 9-3 is fairly reasonable. We lose to Michigan, we lose to Oregon, and of course we lose this game. Can we win out otherwise? That requires us to beat Illinois, which is not easy. We have to win in Wisconsin, in UCLA, but it's all doable. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that Michigan game. It's on the road. Michigan doesn't have a quarterback, but they got a defense. Mitch. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely beat UCLA, but I don't think it's a gimme. No, kickoff return barely back to the 10, so. Let's see if we can get some garbage time. We did have some creative plays in this game, Snoopy, but they were only good to get to the red zone. They weren't good for actually scoring in the red zone. Oh, pressure. He does barely get it away, but incomplete. Offensive line is getting beat down. Drops back to pass, pump fakes, gets out the check down. Coleman's got some room. That's a first down, and he's out of bounds. Garbage time, people. Let's go. Handoff up the middle. Coleman. Wow, that's when you know you've really given up, when you're running shotgun draws. Drops back to pass. Looks. Wow, he can't. Man, I feel like Demond Williams has slipped on the turf 10 times today. He cannot keep his feet. And that's a sack. Third and 15, drops back, has some time, looks. Now he's going to throw it, and nowhere near any receiver. Incomplete. Yeah, I'm not expecting UW to be a playoff team. Although, for them to get to 10-2, they'd have to beat either Oregon or Michigan, right? And it's going to be fair caught at the 20. And Ohio State just gets to basically run this clock out. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from that Michigan game, honestly. Like, they're tough to figure out, man. I really do like Justice Haynes, though. They can run the ball even though they can't throw it. First down. Ohio State will probably just run it a few times, and then we'll call it good. Hand off, and that's going to be like a 3 or 4 yard pickup. Beating Illinois could be good. That could count for something, but I don't know. I don't know what record Illinois is going to have at the end of the year. I like them. Pitch play going left. Going to pick up like 1. That should bring us to the 2-minute warning. I'll be shooting my post-game video as soon as this one's over. And then I'll be getting out of here. And, yeah. Unfortunate, but not an effort not without merit. I don't think they played terribly or anything. I think they hung in there. Yeah, Jeff, I'm afraid that's been clear for a little while now, but yeah. All right. I still can't get over that fake field goal, though. Like, what were we doing? A fake field goal on 4th and long? That one, I do not understand. I don't think there's any making sense to that one. Winner of Washington and Michigan will get in the playoff. I could see that. I could see that. That's not unreasonable. Drops back to pass. Completes a short slant to Smith, who's going to run for a big gain. And that will do it for sure. That was the third down conversion. I imagine they're just going to take a knee now. Another run, picks up a few, maybe 6 actually. Okay. Another run up the middle at a shotgun. Gonna pick up like 2. And that'll be the last play of the game. All right. All right, guys. Post-game video, and then I'm out of here. All right. Game just went final, and that's not really what I had in mind. I gotta be honest. That was a defensive struggle for the most part. I mean, Ohio State, they kind of got whatever they wanted offensively in the second half, but you're still talking about 24 points. That's, I would have taken that all day. I would have taken that all day if you told me before the game started that we were going to hold Ohio State to 24. But unfortunately, the home team gets to 6. And I mean, there's no getting around it. There's no sugarcoating that. That is really, really bad. 6 points with the way this offense is played against anybody is a problem. So we got some stuff to talk about. First, though, I want to talk to you guys about Sleeper back in 60 seconds. Before I go any further, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using the Sleeper app this year for daily fantasy football, you are missing out. Take a look on the left side of your screen. Look at all the great stuff you can pick on over there. Let's put together an entry for this weekend. Here is mine. I've got Bijan Robinson scoring an anytime touchdown. Atlanta's offense is due for a breakout after last week's tremendous disappointment, scoring 0 points. I got Micah Parsons getting at least half a sack against the Cowboys. How is he not going to get a sack in that game? It's a revenge game for him. I got Rome Odunze with at least 59 receiving yards. He's feeling it right now. He's going up against the Raiders. Think he's going to do well. And I got DK Metcalf after 2 relatively slow games, getting at least 51 yards. Pittsburgh's having trouble running the ball. Time for DK to bust a big play or two. Get on over to Sleeper, put together your entry. You can get a $100 match on your first deposit with promo code SBN. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the video. All right, welcome back. But overall, I'm not too discouraged by this loss. It's a it was a competitive game. It didn't really get over with until the fourth quarter. I can live with that. Again, I'm just really mystified how this defense, which had no Tacario Davis, by the way, guys, no Tacario Davis. And if you guys go see my pregame video, you'll see that I said, if we don't have Tacario Davis, I think we're getting blown off the field. It didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. Now, I think Ohio State had something to do with that. They were very conservative and very resistant to attacking our secondary until the second half. But still, if you had told me Tacario Davis was going to be out, I would have expected to give up around 50 points. So, I don't know. I can't be terribly discouraged by that. Obviously, you're disappointed in the offense, but even there, you have some things. The Huskies did a decent job moving the ball. They just couldn't finish drives. The red zone play calling, very suspect. A lot of people were complaining about that in my chat. Seemed like the red zone play calling was bad. Seemed like receivers weren't really getting open, though. I will say that's a big part of it. A lot of plays where Demon dropped back and looked, and there was nothing there. So I don't know about these routes. I don't know about these receivers either. I mean, Denzel Boston was basically a non-factor in this one. Roebuck was actually our best receiver. He played great, but couldn't sustain anything through the red zone. Had 3 really good opportunities to score in this game, and we came away with 6 points. The fake field goal. I'll never really understand that one. That one will never really make sense to me. 4th and long, and you're running a fake field goal where your kicker's throwing the ball to a tight end who is so unfamiliar with being a receiving target that he doesn't even know the ball's coming his way and he's blocking. Like, if you're going to do that, at that point, just leave your quarterback on the field and go for it with Demond and Coleman and Boston and that guy and those guys. I feel like that has a better chance of happening than a... I don't know. That one, scratching my head. I don't think Jed Fish did a great job getting the team ready for this game. I don't think that the play calling was good. And against Ohio State, you're not going to get away with it. Against lesser teams, Demond Williams can just do crazy stuff to keep the game alive, even if the play calling isn't great or the execution isn't great. There is going to be just some... There's going to be too much talent on the field for Ohio State's defense for you to overcome that. Now, again, defensively, I do think they played really well. I think they did a really good job not getting run all over. They actually stopped the run pretty well for the most part. I think Ohio State did some of it to themselves, though. They were very, very conservative in that first half. Until really the touchdown drive, it felt like they were just kind of feeling us out. And maybe that's what was going on, so maybe I'm taking solace in something that wasn't even really all that valuable. I don't know. But it did feel like Ohio State was playing things very carefully in that first half. And I'll also say this. Washington, they lost their best pass rusher early in the second half. They lost their left tackle early in the second half. And they felt the loss of those 2 guys, especially the left tackle. I think the offensive line, which was okay to start the game, really started to get beat badly in that second half. And there wasn't much of a chance for them, it felt like, at that point. Like, they couldn't get anything going. So I can give the team some get-out-of-jail-free cards on a couple of counts, I guess. But, like, I don't know. Scoring 6 points in a 60-minute game at home is never going to be okay with me. I don't care how good Ohio State's defense is. They could be playing the best defense in the country. I need a little bit more than that. So... felt like Demond had a hard time getting his footing on the turf. Felt like Demond was really just struggling to keep his feet. Coleman played well, but we couldn't get him the ball enough because we didn't have the ball often enough. And yeah, I don't know. Just a little bit of a bummer that we couldn't take advantage, because that first half, it felt like it was there for the taking. And for us to only get 3 points on the board in that first half felt like a missed opportunity. I don't know if it would have made a difference at the end there, but would have made it more interesting. And admittedly, I will say, to kind of cap it off, it did kind of feel like the fix was in at a few points. There were some real bad calls in this game. And I do think they probably affected the final score. I don't know if it affects the outcome, but there were some really bad moments in this game We don't even get a warning on the sideline interference stuff when you almost always get a warning on sideline interference stuff. The roughing the passer. People were losing their minds at the roughing the passer, which completely changed that drive. That drive was basically over. And then we get roughing the passer. It completely resets everything. Like, it's hard to not get very frustrated when you see stuff like that, I'll admit. But overall, I'm not going to be too discouraged. I think that this defense playing that well without Tacario Davis, I take away something from that. I do. It's just one of those things where I think they have significantly more talent than us. And there were the seeds of an upset early, and we just weren't able to deliver. And it is frustrating, but I think that this Huskies team, I think the ceiling's a little bit higher than I thought. I was thinking like 8 wins. It could be 9. I'm through the first month of the season, I'm seeing a team that could win 9 games. Could. Emphasis on could. They have to play well on the road to make that happen. But we'll see what happens, guys. All right, I'm going to go and get out of here. It was a pretty good game overall, I guess. There were elements of it that were not good. But I'm not going to be too down on it. But we got to move on. And we got to regroup. We've got an interesting game next week. Weak opponent, but we're going all the way across the country to play the game, which is not super exciting. Okay. See you guys later. Bow down to Washington. First loss of the year. Mixed thoughts, but so it goes. All right. See everybody later. All right, guys. I'm going to go and get out of here. See you guys next week.